Welcome to the Speak Up Podcast, a topical discussion platform that aims to raise awareness of mental illness through telling your mental health stories. Do you want to learn how mental illness affects others in society? Do you want to be a part of spreading awareness and challenging stigma? Tune in and listen to people's testimonials. Better yet, if you like an episode, please consider sharing it across your social media. This helps us grow as a podcast. Now, over to your host Ash for the next episode.
Howdy folks, and you listen to the Speak Up podcast. I'm your host Ashley, and it's season 3, episode 5. I'll be talking to you about my therapy experiences, the advantages and disadvantages of your options, and also towards the end I'll be giving you 4 different ways to find a therapist in the United Kingdom. So firstly, I'll start off by saying that my first therapy experience has been through the National Health Service in the UK, which is our health service for the country. It's free, so it's taxpayer funded. So that's one advantage. The second advantage is you are guaranteed a qualified practitioner. Now, the cons of that are that basically it's time limited, so you tend to get a varying number of sessions, usually 6 to 12 sessions of CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy. It's usually quite limited in that you're limited in what kind of therapies you can have, and there's usually a waiting list as well. So it is very limited, time limited, and also there's usually problems accessing the service because it's in such demand at the minute that there's problems accessing the service. Now, the advantages of going private are that there's a wider access to it. You're seen quickly. There's flexibility in the therapy in terms of appointments and things. You can get evenings and weekend appointments, and they're more flexible in terms of therapy types as well. So you can often find different practitioners for different things. So maybe one for CBT, one for psychotherapy, or different modalities. Basically, is what I'm saying. So there's more flexibility in going private in terms of appointment times and also therapy. And secondly, you're more likely to get someone that's more qualified as well, probably. The cons, obviously, is that it costs you money. But having said that, I found that in my experience, private practitioners operate on a sliding scale. So basically, it really depends on your means as to how much they charge. Some of them charge a discount. Some of them discount the therapy for those on a low income or out of work. The main con is the cost, more than anything, and also you've got to check the qualifications of the person that you're seeing because qualifications vary. But there's more pros than cons to private therapy. Like I say, you're seeing quicker. There's more flexibility in appointments. There's no time limit as well, so you can have an unlimited number of sessions with your therapist, which is good. What I will say as well is that you build up a good rapport with your therapist in private practice because you see them more often. You can see them more often. Obviously, money depending, but you can see them more often. And the more you pay, generally the more qualified they are as well. So you can see someone who's a psychotherapist, someone that's a clinical psychologist. So yeah, there really is a flexibility in that basically. So we'll move on to the 4 different ways that you can find a therapist in the UK. The first one is obviously through the National Health Service, through a referral, through your GP, going to your doctor, your primary care doctor, and getting a referral through the NHS. Obviously, this takes time, so it might not be the best option for some people if you're in severe crisis. Secondly, there's something called Counselling Directory, which is, I'll put the links in the description, in the episode description. But Counselling Directory is where I found my therapist, and I can highly recommend it. It's basically a database full of psychotherapists and therapists, and they all vary on qualification. There's different qualifications, differently qualified people with different therapy types as well. Thirdly is psychotherapy.org.uk, which is a website where you can search for psychotherapists. And finally, there is the British Association of Counselling and Psychotherapists, which is another database that you can access. I'll put all the links in the description so that you know, guys. But basically, that's another option for you on the table. So there's plenty of options to go private and to find someone privately. Of course, the best option sometimes might be word of mouth. So if someone that's going through therapy at the minute and they recommend someone, sometimes word of mouth is the best way of finding a therapist. I found mine online, and I've seen a few online, and they are quite good. And the good thing is that you can do it remotely as well. There's an option to do it remotely these days, which is good. Technology's enabled us to do it remotely, which is good. So yeah, guys, that's your options in terms of therapy and things like that in the UK. So I hope you found this video informative, and I shall see you next time for the next episode, guys. You guys take care. Bye-bye for now.
You've been listening to the Speak Up Podcast. If you liked this episode, why not check out some of our other episodes on our Spotify? You can also find out more about the podcast on our website in the episode description. If you like what you hear, why not share your content on Facebook or like us on our social media page? Your support helps our platform grow. Thanks for listening.